From cutting-edge cameras to stunning displays, Samsung has consistently pushed the boundaries of smartphone technology. But with so many options available, which Samsung phone is right for you? In this video, we're breaking down the top 5 best Samsung phones of 2025, comparing their features, performance, and value to help you make the perfect choice. Whether you're a tech enthusiast, a social media maven, or just looking for a reliable everyday device, we've got you covered. Number 5. Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Samsung's been evolving the Z Fold line slowly since it first arrived, but the Galaxy Z Fold 6 is still one of my favorite phones of the year despite that sluggish progress. An upgrade I was glad to see this year are better resistance against water and dust and tougher exterior parts, because nobody wants their expensive foldable to break because of an unfortunate drop in a sandbox or puddle. But the display, chipset and cameras have all been tweaked since last year too to keep things up to date, and the addition of Galaxy AI features are quite a bonus too. Features like sketch-to-image work especially well on the big 7.6-inch inner display, and even more so if you get the optional stylus. If you like your photography, or value for money, the Z Fold 6 isn't the phone for you. But it's still a solid choice for those who want to go foldable. Number 4. Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus. If you have a hard budget limited of $1,000, then I think the Galaxy S24 Plus is still worth your time even if it sits in an awkward middle spot in the S24 lineup. The S24 Plus big screen and battery mean you can use the phone for longer while enjoying games and content in larger and higher definition style. The phone also charges a fair bit faster than the basic S24 thanks to 45W charging, and gets more RAM to help with your various apps and AI needs. You still get the same chipset as the cheaper S24 though, and the Galaxy S24 FE has launched more recently for users who want a big screen for less. But I still think the Galaxy S24 Plus will suit a lot of people, and for a long time to come thanks to Samsung's generous software update plan. As with the Galaxy S25 Ultra above, make sure you know what's rumored for the Galaxy S25 series before buying an S24 model. You could be better off waiting for the new model, especially if the rumored January 22 launch date proves accurate. Number 3. Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. One of TG's best phones overall, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is a phone I've kept close to hand since it launched. Its dual telephoto cameras, anti-glare display, and strong performance make it the best choice for all kinds of tasks. Samsung's big new feature for the S24 series is Galaxy AI, a suite of features including translation, photo editing and text generating and summarizing tools. I love the power of the translation tools, but find the others less useful for how I use my phones. That could be different for you though. Aside from its cost, we at TG do miss Samsung's old 10x zoom camera, that's now been replaced with a higher res 5x1. But there's really very little I can find fault with on the Galaxy S24 Ultra, so anyone with the funds to do so, hit the buy button. All that said, the Galaxy S25 Ultra is looming, with a launch likely before the end of January. That's reason enough to pause on buying the S24 Ultra, as good as it is, just so you can see what Samsung's upcoming phone can do. Number 2. Samsung Galaxy A55. This is my pick for a Samsung to buy if you want to save some money. But it comes with a major caveat: it's not sold in the US. We'll discuss the mid-range model that is sold in the US in just a bit. Nevertheless, the Galaxy A55 deserves your attention, as it's a surprisingly good photography phone, even compared to tough competition like Samsung's other phones. Its battery life was also quite impressive, outlasting phones with much larger batteries in my own YouTube-based testing. Plus the phone feels more premium than ever thanks to an aluminum frame and glass back and an adaptive 120Hz refresh rate. The one possible deal breaker for me is the low-powered chipset, which makes gaming and similarly demanding apps run at disappointing speeds and quality. However, there are many users out there who won't be bothered by this, and I'd be more than happy to introduce them to this particular Samsung. Number 1. Samsung Galaxy S24 FE. Normally, the latest standard Galaxy S model is the model I'd recommend to people first. But in his review of the Galaxy S24 FE, TG Phone's editor John Velasco found it was one of the best values you'll find in a phone this year, beating the other S24 models, including the standard Galaxy S24, to this top position. John's review highlights the fact that there's no difference in the software or Galaxy AI features between the Galaxy S24 FE and the other models, including the 7 years of promised software support. Test data also showed that the S24 FE had a brighter, more colorful and more accurate display than the Galaxy S24 Plus, which is impressive for a phone $350 cheaper. The Galaxy S24 FE isn't as good for performance or photography due to Samsung's decision to downgrade the chip and cameras. But the fact it still has a 3x telephoto camera still impressed us, and helps reinforce what John concluded: this is all the phone you need for a surprisingly low price, making it an easy number 1 pick for us. As noted above, the Galaxy S25 series should turn up very shortly. However, Samsung doesn't launch the FE version of Galaxy S models at the same time as the standard, Plus and Ultra ones. So this could remain the top Galaxy S model, or at least the best FE, even after that likely January launch of new Samsung phones. You will find all the links of these products in the description below. Comment below and tell us which Samsung phone you were considering. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and share with your friends, and if you are new to the channel then subscribe and hit the bell icon for future updates.